So after speaking to and hearing these, so far hearing what I was being told so far, and when I was speaking to me, he says, "You just don't communicate. You don't date or hope for a man. Jaded. You have a jaded. Everything has an ulterior motive, Mia. You feel like someone's up to something and who's betraying you and who's doing this, but you're angry. You're just angry. You're angry at me. You're hard for something that seems to cost so much, for something that's so impairment. You blame others for being, and it's so different. You're so fickle. You're so untrustworthy, so unavailable. But listen, Mia, without me, without romance, I mean, you'll die. If you keep pushing me away and settling for less and becoming hypothetical in your lifestyle, and you'll never be who you were meant to be, Mia. You become difficult and you're so indifferent, your attitude's different, and it begins to flow through your life and the people who could have loved you, then you'll never know the intensity or the pleasure of which you were created. And I'm not even talking about sexual expression, although we both know that they play a big part. I won't stand for it anymore, Mia. You're worth more. You are worth more. You deserve to be loved. And to be loved and to give love and to face the fears and disappointments and that haunt you and move on. It's time to wake up, Mia. It's time to wake up. Wake up from that semi-comatose state. And when you're trying to keep me drugged, it's time to love passionately. It's time to bring romance back into your life, to hope for a good person in your life who can love you for all that you are, who you are. It's time to give up the addiction and embrace the recovery of your restless heart. I'm talking to you today, Mia. That's when I spoke up and I said, I had enough of this mumbo jumbo, intervention. I'm annoyed. You know what I mean? I'm not addicted to anything. I'm in control of myself, my life, my circumstances. And I did all right for myself without any of you. And I'm still here, okay? So by myself, I'm doing good. I'm not addicted to anyone or any of you or anything else. And it's like Al the Lover and D Dreamers. They say you are addicted to you are addicted to apathy. A lover continues, but they said we saw you stop caring. We watched you stop dreaming and believing. Deep dreamless, you seem like you are hooked on an indifference. And I know for sure that no real passion, Mia, burns inside of you anymore. Not like it used to be. Not not anymore. Not anymore. Manny the manager speaks up with a new voice. Conversation it affected Manny. And it's like he couldn't take it anymore, so he explodes and hasn't he says, oh, you haven't changed. He's all, the hell it hasn't. He says, don't even get me started on your credit. You're just letting things go and you don't even handle your business anymore. You won't even face up to the issues that you're not even getting anything, you're not getting any better, and these things are getting worse. They are getting worse, and as long as it's like you don't even care anymore. And it's like when he was speaking so angry, everybody at the table was like surprised. Trying to calm him down. But he's like, no. No. I'm going to say something. This has got out of hand, Mia. You see, Manny the manager was the person. He's the person that handles my business, and he's angry. He says because you want to allow me to confront you with this attitude, and it's like your opportunities has car-shacked your credit ratings and murdered any chances of you getting further along in life. And he's basically telling me like it is. He's not like the tender, loving dreamer or like the diplomatic, but he basically just cuts to the chase and he tells it like it is. And he cuts to the chase. He just tells it like it is. And he continues. He says, do you know You know you're getting older, Mia. And if you keep spending like you're spending, listen, player, I'm in your life to ensure that when you are old, you have a retirement. And I'm in your life to make sure that you do not keep going on this emotional buying vengeance. I watch you buy what you want and this trouble for what you for what you need, or what you think you need. And look, I'm going to be honest, it makes me sick. I wanted to set your finances on track so that you could pay for your children's education, or have money to invest in a home, or remember that vacation spot you saw down the line in the Bahamas? If you had followed my plan, you would be shocked on how much further you would have been 20 years from now. If you would have invested in it, you would have been probably a millionaire by now. We could have all, he goes, we could have all been something. But you know what? Listen. Even now, it's not too late, Mia. That's why I'm here today. You have to stop this apathy, this terrible missing in action mentality you got going, and you seem to be known by. You seem to have where you're just somewhere, and it's like you contracted this spindrift virus, or maybe you have a financial flu. I don't know. Maybe it's because of how bad you and this out lover are getting along. I noticed that when your love life isn't right, you overcompensate by overspending, or maybe it's because you over here with the dreamer aren't working and thinking. You seem to have lost any sense of delayed gratification. If you would just wait a minute, you could have had so much more of the good life and reach your dreams. But in the absence of dreams, that D over here was talking about, you just spend away the moment. You just spend away for the moment for whatever reason. When things aren't going right, then it affects you and me. You stop managing your business. You spend too much of your time in a disarray. Your money you spend money on other things that aren't even valuable. I just have to come out and say, Mia, he said, you're proud. It's sick. It's whacked. It's whacked. And he said, it's like he was angry, and this is how I'm getting it in the storyline. He goes, but it was like he had like all my bills like throwing it out of his briefcase. He goes, see this bill right here? This is gone to the collection agency. Mia, is for $42. And then there's a $35 attached to it. This is ridiculous. You and I both know you could have paid this, but you're not taking care of business anymore. You're not even handling your business anymore. You stop caring. You don't even have any priority. You don't care. And I bet you don't even know what your credit score is. He said, how can you correct, Mia, what you will not confront? Look, getting out of this rut, what I'm trying to say is simple. If you keep sticking your head in the sand and ignoring things that you have the power to change, you can't blame anyone when they don't turn out the way that you want them to. You can't get mad at that either. I'm here today, Mia, because I care for you. And I'm here today because I believe in your dreams. But most of all, I'm here to try to wake you up out of this pube and get a handle on your life. Listen, I know you. I know you have faith, and I know you believe in God. But God helps those who help themselves. You know that. Or how does the Bible say, Mia? Maybe I should just say faith without works is dead. You know that. Being alone, you can't just pray about it, business, Mia. You have to do something about it. It doesn't. You know, the Bible says, blessed man is the one who whatsoever he do, he's going to prosper. He's going to prosper. And listen, Mia, God can't bless what you won't do. You haven't been taught correctly prosperity, and that doesn't come from giving an offering. Now, it is good to be a giver, but you also must be a thinker, Mia, and a planner, and a worker. I'm not trying to get you to be rich. Mia, I just want you to have the best and most positive life that you can have with the gifts and opportunities that God has given you. I don't know if you have any will to fight this, but I'm telling you right now, as he looks down at the business reports and at my financial statements and the disconnected services and, the repos and everything that's on the table, he says it's not too late to turn this mess around. It's not too late, Mia Luna, to turn it around. But you have got to fight. You got to get this back in order. You can beat this addictive, destructive habit of being locked in a drug statement for sympathy or living in indifference. I'm talking to you today. You still have time to fight this if you really want this.